Oh no 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 no. What I saw, I can't say anything about this. Like, yo, this was just like unexpected. Like, so many stuff that happened was unexpected in this episode of Overlord, and everything I saw from the start to the end, like, yo. So it's a basic start of the episode. So obviously, taking down the eight fingers is the main objective of the whole crew of Nazarick, and with that, the secondary objective they had was to rescue Tuare. So they go with that. Demigure. How do I say this guy's name? Demigure. Is that how you say it? But whatever. He look at the eight fingers. I'm gonna call him Demigure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. He look at the eight fingers base. All the seven bases they have, and there is a certain person that was said not to attack. And my guesses are it's most probably gonna be Momongo. Is that what his name is in real life? Ainz. Ainz's name in the has the other person, other world. Most probably that guy, or either the one guy Ainz made friends with in the first season. That was, what's his name? Again, he is in the season 2. What was his name? We saw him in this episode. He's that bearded guy who was talking with Brain, like in 2 episodes ago. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy. You already know who I'm talking about. Him. And also, Sheltier, she was ordered to sit down. Like, don't do anything, because her bloody frenzy would just appear out of nowhere. And we already know how dangerous Sheltier's bloody frenzy, bloody frenzy. There you go. Bloody frenzy is. So we see that in the start of like a intro for it, and then we move on to the next transition to the next scene where everybody in the kingdom is just like preparing for battle against the eight fingers, and basically all that happens is they're planning and stuff. They continue to plan and stuff, and we move on to next scene where Sebas. Actually, no, not Sebas, but Climb and Brain, along with somebody else, they were basically trying to, like, I would say, scout out the area. And this guy who was with Climb and Brain, he basically says that there's a girl, most probably Tuare, and at least 5 or 6 of the arms. So that's what he said. And Sebas was scouted around, and he took notice of Climb and Brain, and Sebas actually explained what was going to happen in the why he was here, why he was summoned due to that letter he got in the previous episode. So he was summoned by the eight fingers, and he basically goes inside. So when he goes inside, instead of 6, there were already 5 arms, and I believe Zero is one of the arms who summoned Sebas. I believe he wasn't over there. I don't remember, but I think that was Zero who summoned Sebas, and he wasn't over there. So Sebas, basically, all five of them were mocking Sebas. They actually didn't know how strong he was, and this is just like, whew, that was just one of the coolest moments in Overlord, I would say, because we saw Sebas take down 5 people. He just blasted their heads off like there's nothing. Like, yo, and all that just because the undead guy said he was the undead king. Yo, that was just brutal. Like, Sebas straight up destroying everybody. He didn't give a damn about anybody. He didn't give a damn whatever, who they are, what they are. He just destroyed everybody, and everybody was just afraid. So that happens. We see then transition to Climb, Brain, and that other guy. They move into the cell to say Tuare, but I have a bad feeling about it because Tuare looked weird. Tuare for some reason looked weird, and uh, that all he looks she looks weird. And we move on to the next scene, and here's a little surprise at the next scene. So yeah, the next scene is more like the transition again, and we see the cross-dresser guy from Nazwick, him and some girl who just wakes up in a mansion, some woman who wakes up in a mansion. She starts making her way there towards him, and she's pretending to be the mansion's owner. Through the sentences she said, I got the impression that she was pretending to be the mansion's owner, most probably because I would say because the mansion's original owner is one of the 6 arms. That's my guess. But she was pretending to be the mansion's owner, and yo, that scene, Madhouse is doing it again. They're just awesome at doing it. Like, they legit showed the woman's leg broken when the crossdresser guy just attacks his his staff on her. You could legit see her leg broken. It was like, yo, gotta give it to it. And we also see Entomancer coming out with an arm. I don't know whose arm it was, but she just came out of with an arm. So they do that all, and the crossdresser guy gets away with the woman, and Gangerus, wow, however you call her name, she catches Entomancer eating that flesh, the human flesh, and we all know that Entomancer is one of the Masric members. So basically what happens is Gangerus pretty much damages her coat, maid costume, which is given by Ainz himself, and she gets angry. She almost kills her until Tia shows up, and let's just say Tia got bodied too. like yo, legit, she was using like shadow clone jutsu and stuff. She was all being Naruto, and you get bodied by Entomancer, who legit, like, yo. And then out of nowhere, Evil Eye shows up. And that was one surprise for me, because she was like, you guys should understand that she's way beyond your reach. She's much stronger than you, but she's weaker than me. And I was like, whoa, what? Evil Eye stronger than Entomancer? And at first I didn't believe, but because she had one advantage, that was she had a spell that could kill her. I think so it was called Vermin Bane, if I'm correct. That spell pretty much killed the Entomancer, and it killed her and almost killed her. Didn't kill her, but almost killed her. So Evil Eye pretty much got her, and we also saw that Entomancer's mask drops off as soon as she attacks that attack, and we see that there's a bug coming out of it. Like, you could see there's a bug coming out of it, and it was kind of gross and stuff. And then you could see that it's like that one thing from Parasite, where it's like a parasite, like things from Parasite. Like, if anybody has watched Parasite, you get the idea what I'm talking about. Like those things which, like the parasites which eat. You could get the idea what I'm talking about. It's like one of those things. Like, you could clearly see that was so gross. See it. Like, I legit didn't think that not the Evil Eye, but Entomancer would be like that. So that happens, and pretty much Entomancer gets bodied by Evil Eye, and they don't show the whole scene where she's getting bodied, but they transition to the next scene where she's pretty much spitting out what I would say insect blood, because it was green in color. Most probably it's insect blood that she's spitting out, and you could see that she's on the ground. She's unable to get up. And Demiurge appears. Demiurge, come on, the mask, because he has a mask doesn't mean that you can't recognize him. You clearly can recognize him, alright. So he appears, and Evil Eye was always looking like, oh, this is trouble. She was like, oh, this is the monster of the monsters. He's too powerful, and she just is like, yo, I can't believe it. He's out here. I don't know what that means, like why she was afraid of Demiurge, but I think so she understands she's ability must be like something understanding strength or something. I don't understand why she was afraid of Demiurge at that time. Like, it was so much like, what? So she pretty much says Tia and Gangers to run away, as she'll use teleportation magic after they run away for her to get away from Demiurge. And Demiurge pretty much while Tia and Gangers were getting away, pretty much burns them. Actually, not to death, but I think so. Even though Demiurge says he killed them, I don't think so. They killed them because Eli says I can't run away by taking both of them. So you could see that Demiurge might have not killed Tia and Gangers, but still kind of there. And you can see none of the attacks were working on Demiurge. It was so weird. And Demiurge's hand transformed into this unhumanly freaking hand and just smashes Evil Eye. It was like, yo, Demiurge is like that dude from Fairy Tale. What's his name? Elfman? I think so, that's what his name is. Yo, he's like that dude. He transforms into monsters and stuff. Transformation magic. Like, yo, he just smashes Evil Eye's face. I was like, oh, yo, this guy is solid. Is just so good to see him. And pretty much you could see that Evil Eye cannot do anything here. And Momonga appears. Momonga, whatever Ainz name is. I'm just gonna call it Ainz. Ainz appears in his warrior state, and he was like, "Who's my foe?" And I was like, "Yo, finally he appears." Listen, Sebas is my favorite character, but it's always cool to see Ainz do something cool, you know? Like, yo, this guy is just so cool when he appears. Like, whew, not gonna lie. It was a good episode all over for me because there were a lot of curveballs, there were a lot of stuff happening in this episode. So I would rate this episode to be 9 out of 10 for me because the last episode was just awesome for me, just like I said, and this episode too. Like, this last few episodes of Overlord, hands down, are going much better than the starting few. So this is gonna be a 9 out of 10 for me because even though there were moments and stuff, I still felt lacking. I felt like there was something lacking in this episode, and that's why I cut down at 1 point. Otherwise, it's a 9 out of 10. Where do you scale this episode? Let me know. Also, don't forget to like if you like my content, and don't forget to subscribe as I do more anime and gaming content. I'll see you in the next episode. As always, peace.